Having natural hair will humble you. Okay? Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Thoughts with Dee. And today we're talking about something that I feel is super important in this month of love. And if you haven't been following my series of loving your natural hair, then what are you doing? But let me tell you, we're talking about having confidence in your natural hair or natural hair confidence. Now, let me tell you, having natural hair, the one thing that you will learn above all things is patience. Whew. Because has it been? I want to say it's either been 8 or 9 years. I really can't remember. Since the pandemic, all the years blend into each other. But it has been a long time since I have transitioned out because I did not do the big chop. I grew my hair out. And let me tell you, the expectation versus reality of natural hair is a very humbling experience. Because when I first went natural, the natural hair care game, it was maybe, I'm going to say about 40 creators that were doing natural hair videos. Because some people, you were bashed if you went to your natural hair because, the beauty standard is straight white hair. And I'm not even going to lie. I saw some beautiful natural hairstyles and I was like, oh my God, I want my hair to do that. I want my hair to look just like that. When I tell you, the more you know, now I see why my hair does not do how their hair does. Because they have different porosity from me. They have a different hair texture, hair density. They have different things from me. And once I started going, once I transitioned out, I kept my hair, right now, Roxy is twisted up just because I also need to cut my ends. But I was keeping my hair in Bantu knots or a twist out because it was the only way you really couldn't see the line of demarcation because it would be all this, from right here down would be super straight. Then you had the curly up here. Whew, so I kept my hair in Bantu knots because it was the only style that really would do it. And I would leave my hair in twists when I was not going out or whatever. And I think I had maybe 6 inches left, and I just had my cousin cut the 6 inches off, so I would be fully natural. But I'm trying to think. One of the creators, her name began with a J, and I wanted my hair to look just like her. She would do a twist out or a braid out, and then her hair would just sit in this beautiful afro. Yeah, Roxy does not sit in afro at all. The only time I can get her to look like she's in an afro is if I have had my hair braided from a crochet style and it sits that way because it's dirty. When clean, she does not do afro-ish nothing. I can try to pick and tease, she ain't going. And a lot of times when I was first natural, oh my God, the comparison to everybody else's journey, wild. I used to compare myself so much to these other natural content people because there's another one. I can't remember her name. I used to follow her. Y'all, I'm about to see if I can find old girl. When I say I loved her content, I loved her content. I got to switch over to my other YouTube account because I think I was following her. I'm where are my subscriptions at? There we go. What was her name? Because it was so many people that I followed who were natural hair people. I used to watch Nay Too Curly, but her hair is different from mine. Jeanette J Beauty. Hers. I loved her hair. It was so beautiful. It was so gorgeous. And I used to try, she was the one I would try to emulate her styles and things like that. And because me, I think the first time I did a flexi rod set, oh I wasn't fully natural, and I also didn't understand how to use flexi rod sets because it was a disaster. Like, I've done a good roller set once where it lasted past like 2 to 3 days, but now I know how to get it. Because for me, my hair would be like so tight, and I couldn't get it to loosen up. Now I know, like, I've seen some people like twist their roots, then do everything else and get the hair to do that. So then when you untwist it, and then I know I can stick my hands in my roots and shake it out, and my hair looks right. Though I think I want to get some bigger rollers and try a perm rod set that way. I also want to try a flexi rod set, which I'm not doing that for my Love Your Hair series, but that's just going to be a separate video of would you give it a pass or a fail of me doing a flexi rod set, because I do want to start loving my natural hair, loving on Roxy more, and giving her different styles and styling options. But I will say that comparing my hair to theirs, especially because they don't have the same hair type as me, a lot of these content creators whose hair I love, they have low porosity. And I guess that's part of the reason why their hair can do what it does. So, like, we can have like the same texture because, like I said, what's this 3C up here in this when it's damaged, kind of like 3C 4A-ish. Because like normally it was just all 3C, but I stopped. I would go to sleep on this with no bonnet, no nothing, and baby, mess the hair up every time. But I will say, if you're in your natural hair journey, don't compare yourself to anybody else. You can use them for inspiration, but do not compare your hair to theirs because your hair is different. Like I said, because of Tabitha Brown, her name is Roxy, and I would love to have hair like Tabitha Brown, like for her, like the way Donna does, but we don't have the same type of hair. We're not using the same people, same products constantly and consistently because everybody's hair needs something different. I have high porosity hair, which I don't see a lot of high porosity hair creators, so that's why I'm going to start giving more content because I know I'm not the only person out there with high porosity hair who cannot get their hair to do what they need it to do sometimes. And that's why sometimes I'm just like, okay, Roxy, do what you want because I'm not about to fight with you today because we got somewhere to be. But don't compare yourself when you're doing on your natural hair journey. That will help build so much confidence in you. I promise you it will. Now, I will tell you some lessons that I have learned along the way with growing my hair out and things like that. One of them is patience because it takes a long time for your hair to grow, especially when you're transitioning out. I think I was a year and a half in of transitioning out because it took me so many months of doing research after I got my last relaxer. I will say it takes patience for your hair to start getting healthier. It takes patience for you to start learning styles. Like, if you haven't, please go check out the video of me trying to learn how to flat twist because I'm not good at that. But I'm going to learn. It's patience on, giving yourself grace to learn how to do it. Also, consistency is another lesson I have learned because you have to be consistent when going through learning styles, learning how to do, and consistent and continuously learning about natural hair, learning how even your diet can affect your hair. And you have to be consistent in what you're doing to your hair, one, consistent to your routine, consistent to, making sure that you're staying, hydrated, all of those things. Another thing that I've learned is knowledge, for real. Knowledge about my hair. Like I said, I did not realize I had high porosity hair. I've had it my entire life, but because I had not switched over to using hair care products, my mom used to use, was it mane and tail, whatever it is, on my hair when I was a child. Sulfur 8. What is the other one? I know it's sulfur 8 and it's something else. She used to use those on my hair. And my hair used to be super long because I had natural hair up until I was a teen when I wanted to start getting my hair relaxed. So I had all of those things, using those products and my hair was healthy. I had a lot of dandruff, but my hair was healthy. Now I don't have as much dandruff anymore. And I guess maybe it's the products I use. Like there's times where I have dandruff, but not like I did as a child. I will say the knowledge of which products to use during which time of the year to use them, because like in winter I need to do heavier products on certain aspects, like a heavier moisture butter, whereas in summer I don't necessarily have to use it as much, or I can go switch to like my lighter products and things like that, because I do use Donna's recipe, but that's mainly for summer for me, or I use Curl Days in the summer because it's still lightweight and things like that. And also for me, I will put my hair up in the summer. I do sometimes in winter, but in winter I actually like to have my hair out. I don't know, it just, I think it's a cute little thing. But like I said, in the summer, especially here in Memphis, because it gets so hot, I will throw my hair in a crochet style and leave it and for a couple of months. And the last two things I have learned on my natural hair journey is to give myself grace. Because like I said, sometimes your hair just won't cooperate. Sometimes you're going to have a bad hair day. Sometimes you're going to be using a a perm rod, and when you're trying to clip it, that thing's just going to snap. Have to give yourself grace with that. Give yourself grace with learning how to and how to embrace your beauty. And honestly, the last and most important thing I've learned is I've learned to love my hair. Even when she don't want to act right, even when I could take a pair of scissors and just cut everything off, I just learned to love my hair. And it's also helped me to love myself a lot more. Because when I first went natural, I actually inspired others who were younger than me to go natural. Yes, sometimes their hair looks way better than mine in certain senses, but I wear my hair more often than not in its natural state. Whereas some of them, the wigs come in, they're not showcasing their hair, and honestly, it's because like they said, I'm not really embracing my hair like that. I have embraced Roxy in all of her forms. Like right now, she's a little dry. That means you just need to go put a little bit of leave-in conditioner on her. But I've learned to love my hair, love me, and accept me as I am, and know that I am worthy to wear my hair like this. I was so happy when they passed the Crown Act, and I don't care what anybody says. Like the discrimination against natural hair, is something. But that's neither here nor there. So one thing I will tell you is trust your process. It is a process to be on your natural hair journey. Kudos to you who be out here studying and learning like, oh, I can do this or whatever. Kudos to you. For those who wear their natural hair straight, kudos to you, because I don't think I could. I probably could, but I can't upkeep it anymore. I just don't want to. And honestly, while you're on your journey, show up for yourself. Whether good or bad, show up. Take a picture and be like, look, this is an natural hair flop. This did not turn out well. And that's okay. Yeah, people are going to judge. People are going to talk about you. But your voice is louder than theirs. And I really want to know from those of you who stay here to the end, what has your natural hair journey taught you? Please tell me in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Thoughts With Dee, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.